Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Friday Duels. As you can tell, today we're going to play some Yugioh Pro. And joining us again is going to be our friend, Kamina Super Sexy Hentai Kamen GX.
Hey guys, we have quite a couple of subjects to talk about now.
Yep. Sadly, I had something else planned, something else I had already pre-filmed, and I had it all nice and set ready. But I'm dumb and I deleted the footage, so we're doing this instead. Awesome. All right, so since you were talking about the seven deadly sins a little while ago, what's your opinion on that? You know, every couple months we always get that fake announcement that Seven Deadly Sins is getting season, and we always get our hopes up, and everyone's saying no, but this was the real one, and all the other ones never happened. So what's your opinion on that?
So first of all, we gotta give a slow hand clap to Netflix for being a total bitch about that earlier this year, announcing that they would be getting season 2. And then everybody consecutively realizing that was actually just the OVA that we have seen for freaking years.
Yep. By the way, make the room. I'm waiting for you.
Yugioh, right?
Yep.
Got it. And so on the news to fans who might be a little pissed about the whole thing, there is some talk. I'm not entirely sure if it's true or not, but apparently we might be seeing some kind of trailer towards the end of summer to a possible comeback on winter.
Really, the articles that people kept saying that it was the real ones were saying that Seven Deadly Sins was going to come out, like the actual season would come out in like during the fall season or slightly after fall season.
Well, that would be the fall season. We're in the middle of summer season.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point. Right? We might see a trailer for it this season, and we might I want to say definitely, but it has been so disappointing for us lately that I want to keep my hopes up, but I don't want to go crazy.
I completely understand. Just like me building my hopes up for you making that room.
I will. I am going to say that I have read a lot of the manga. I stopped reading, and now I'm 100 chapters behind. But up to where I read, I know for a fact that unless that series is 30 to 40 episodes long, we're not going to catch up to the other 100 episodes. We are actually only in around the first 30 chapters of the manga. There's around 200 chapters left in the manga.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And I don't see a problem. I haven't seen a problem for a while of them trying to find, content for them to build the anime upon. So really, I feel like if they do anything like a 13th episode or another 26 episode one, 26 I might understand, but if they do anything shorter than that, they're really just going to disappoint the fans.
Right, of course.
There's absolutely no reason why you can't just do it. Just continue. I mean, this series is not the most popular out there, but I guarantee you this series would garner more fans than series out there have last couple of releases.
Right.
I mean, this is a series that connected a lot of fairy tale fans, a lot of One Piece fans, a lot of Naruto fans that were trying to find things to watch, and it did capture those fans' imagination. But for some reason, just don't want to continue. And it is a Shonen Jump series. Granted, it is a Sunday series, but I don't understand what it is with Shonen Jump and treating their Sunday series as like they're not that important. Just don't.
Right, I understand. So moving on, or before we move on, you said you didn't want to get your hopes up, but you were a little bit excited, basically.
I was a little bit excited because if you look at the graph, if you look at the information beyond that, you can kind of see how this can be believable. before when they put release dates and when they gave news saying that it might come out here, it might come out there. I'm trying to remember the anime studio. I think also the anime studio that works and has also been animating stuff for One Piece and Fairy Tail. Mostly One Piece because Fairy Tail that's somewhere out there. We might actually get another anime about Fairy Tail, but that's a whole nother story there. We might actually get an ending for that because the manga, I think, either ended or is about to end.
Right.
And it's the hopes is that since it looks like they are done with a lot of projects, that this would be a good opportunity, if ever, to make that season.
Right.
But for all we know, they're gonna have actually just changed the studios. We're not entirely sure that that's
right.
Monster.
Yeah, I removed the mods for play. Anyways, moving on to another topic. I want to try something we actually haven't done on this channel yet. Do you remember that one game we played a while ago? Where the idea was that we would come up with scenarios and we would pick characters to put in those scenarios?
Can we please no? I didn't like that game that much either.
That game was a little bit fun. Just try it once. The idea behind this game is basically I'm going to pick a genre and then I'm going to have you pick two characters. Your only knowledge is the fact that you know what genre I'm going to pick. And then after you pick your characters, I'll ask you a scenario and then you have to pick a character and you're going to have to defend your scenario. We'll play at least 2 rounds and then, after that, if people want more, then we'll play more eventually. Why'd you scoop?
I just came over a bad hand. I had a lot of babies, but I didn't have it.
Right, of course. Okay, so my first genre would be we'll go with action mecha, and then you can pick 2 characters that you think, and then I'll give you a scenario.
Action mecha. But I win the first 3 rounds. We're moving on to this because I don't want to play this too much.
Right. That's fine. I just wanted to, bring something new to the channel.
I believe his name was Lay or Lai or whatever.
Okay.
Love Blue. And of course, I gotta go with my boy Hero from Gundam.
You who?
My boy Hero from Gundam Wing.
Okay, sure. All right. So you have your 2 characters, right?
Pretty much.
All right. So the scenario here would be that. The scenario would be that the Red Comet has come, and he has developed technology to be able to make multiple copies of himself implanted into his Gundam, and he's now planning to attack the freaking Alliance. Which out of your 2 characters do you think could actually handle an army of the Red Comet?
The motherfucking cheetah. Wait, which out of the 2?
Yeah, out of the 2 characters that you've picked, you need give me a character that you think could efficiently defend against an army of the Red Comet.
And they both have their mechs.
Yes.
Their primary mechs. Do I get to choose which Gundam?
Yeah. You get to pick whatever you would like. You just have to make sure that the character that you pick is capable to pilot it.
Okay. So if I win, but my pilot dies, and it's for all targets, so I still count as a win.
Sure.
Okay.
Your character dies, but yeah, sure, because you technically defend the Alliance, so sure.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead with Hero, and I'm going to go ahead and go with the Zero unit, Endless Walls.
Okay, sure. So give me the scenario and play it out, and you play it out for me. How do you win?
Well, the Endless Waltz has a Neutron Canyon that's capable of breaking through layers and layers of the Earth to the point that it was able to dig all the way down to a completely hidden military base that was protected with Gardania doors to protect it specifically from this concentration. So by my theory, with that canyon, he should be able to literally just wipe out an entire side of the army. This, of course, would drain the armor completely, and being lost in space, he would pretty much die.
Okay, so that's how you would win, right?
Yes, and if case needed, where he was overthrown with power, he could use the nuclear engine inside of the Gundam to self-destruct and take out the remaining armed forces.
Oh, okay, sure. So that's how you would win. Your character would die, but the alliance would survive,
Yes.
and the entire army of Red Comets would be gone.
Yes. Now, I would have gone with Tom from Blue, but he has a better chance of winning without dying, but he wouldn't be able to defend on his own the alliance.
Right. All right. So, props to you. And the second and final genre would be, we'll go with action. Yeah, we'll go with action, which could be a lot of things, I guess. And then before I forget, you can pick characters not only from anime, but you can pick characters from like comic books and stuff, or like movies and stuff. So I have my character, and I have everything set up. Pick two characters, and you know the spiel.
Okay. So for action?
Yeah, it's gonna be like action, like straight up, non-stop fighting, aggressive action.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm going to pick Saitama, and I'm going to pick...
Remember, you can pick from comic books too.
Okay, Saitama and Iron Man.
Okay. That's your final two choices.
Final two choices.
Alrighty. So then, the person that you'll be fighting against would be Lord Beerus, while he's wielding the Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay.
So, out of your two characters, who do you think could efficiently win?
I actually extra specially feel great that I picked Iron Man too.
Why?
I think you were going to pick the Infinity Gauntlet, but this just made me plot so hard.
Okay.
He had actually created machines specifically able to resist the Infinity Gauntlet.
But remember, it's still Lord Beerus, and Lord Beerus is no one to be trifled with.
Now I'm going to go to this argument. According to the Dragon Ball universe, Goku can not defeat but go head to head with Beerus on his normal Super Saiyan form. On Super Saiyan Blue, you would assume he's able to go to Lord Beerus' side. Like he can step with the best at Lord Beerus.
Right.
So this leads me to the conclusion that if he's able to do all of that as Super Saiyan Blue, and even with all the power-ups and how Dragon Ball Super has been going, but he would still be Saitama's, in a nice way of saying it, he would call Saitama's daddy.
Right.
Yeah, I think Saitama could totally have the beard on his own. He might actually have become a good battle destructor.
Well, wait, I thought you picked Iron Man as your character because you said Iron Man had developed a way. Huh?
I said Saitama and Iron Man. You said two characters, right?
Yeah, but remember, you have to make sure you pick one that you think would come out on top.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep going with Saitama because I think even with the Infinity Gauntlet, Beerus can actually win against Saitama.
So Saitama would win, and he murders Lord Beerus with that one punch.
Yeah, man. Feel good on one punch, man.
Okay, that one punch, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of One Punch Man, what are your opinions on the new season and stuff? Now that we're moving on from that.
Well, we're not getting the new season, unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
We're not. Well, I mean, we're not getting new seasons here, unfortunately. So, I want to get it sooner. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. You know, you want it sooner. What do you think we're gonna see in the new season? Since I'm pretty sure you've read the manga and I haven't.
Well, in the manga, there's a lot of details going into a lot of other cases that happen. But one of the major plots that I'm guessing it's going to lead into is they have a whole hero tournament at one point. And we're going to get to see a lot of the more darker side of the heroes this week. So, be prepared for that.
Right, of course.
Am I ever going to get to see that monster on not face down? Or how does that work? I forgot what that
I just realized, how do you put my monster face down?
with
Oh, what was the point of that?
that I can see later. And I'll be able to switch slides on Trinity.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. So you want to hit me with that
I'm
zero?
only attack once.
Bro, you should have totally attacked for that zero.
I don't understand what you're not going to talk about. What zero are you talking about?
Oh, it looked like Tyranno Infinity had zero attack for some reason there for a moment.
That's zero defense.
Oh.
Oh no! All those spell cards I can't play, which I have now. I literally, for some reason, I have not drawn.
I'm gonna scoop only because I played myself. Okay, we'll go into game 3.
I somehow cannot draw into those tetragrams or the terraformings I run to play. Somehow, this hand has just been bad.
Right, of course.
Oh man, are they finally coming for all those pictures of photographs you haven't?
Right.
I told you to hide them better.
All you baby cakes. All you.
Oh, what do we have here?
Oh, did you finally get it?
Want to pop it?
Yeah, I'll misplay here and I'll pop it.
I actually feel a lot better about that. But you only have one place there, and I was kind of scared about it too. So it's cool. It's cool there.
You're playing Fossil Dig? You're trying to dig?
That did those fossils, Mom. Makes this deck so fucking fast and not even fun.
Sure.
Come on. Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me. Man, that's not even cool. Who doesn't ask me?
It's okay.
Let's see. Oh, that's nice. That goes away. And that goes away. And that goes away.
What do you get rid of?
A little bit of everything.
Sure.
I wonder. Maybe the effects should make a real search. I guess it no. Or whatever.
Yeah, I think you win. Well, this proves it yet again. The meta will always win.
It can't be that bad. You have no turn.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not my fault. I'm not playing meta and you're playing meta.
Hey, you should like send a guy.
What happened with you, man? You and I used to have so much fun, like making fun of the meta and saying how they would spend all this money and how they were mindless sheep, and then you go and you do the same thing. Now
I'm making non-meta deck. And by the way, it's not my fault. This guy. I didn't assume this was gonna become as much of a meta as it did.
This deck is fairly meta.
To be completely fair, this deck taught me the same way as Necros taught me. I really thought that Necros was going to be ignored because of the whole ritual summoning thing.
No, I don't know if you were living under a rock for like the months before that set dropped, but literally everyone was talking about making that deck.
Of course, it was months before, but like when we first knew about it, it seemed really ignored, and then it went rapidly when some people started talking about what you could do. And I blame Ocean because they always show you what you can really do with things. And sometimes the TCG can hear it, and sometimes they ignore it.
Right. So I guess we'll end it here for now, since your time is short, and may you rest in peace. But hopefully you get to come back next time.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, right? All right. You guys have a awesome Friday, and we'll see you guys next time.